Hello, my name is Brian, and I'm one of the attorneys here at Fidelity Law. My clients often ask me how to deal with debt. Dealing with debt can be a complicated subject, but with a few basic fundamentals, it can also be a relatively simple process. The first thing I tell clients is to consider taking a credit vacation. Credit cards are perhaps one of the most expensive forms of money, so one way to begin to deal with debt is to stop using your credit. Just try putting your credit cards in a drawer for, say, 3 months and pay for everything in cash. This is an excellent way to begin to get a sense of how much you spend in a month while simultaneously beginning to pay down some of those high credit card balances that you may have now. If it seems completely impossible to stop using your credit cards completely, then try avoiding using them for anything that you can eat, wear, or intend to give to someone else. This will help you at least minimize your credit card spending to only the absolute essentials, and will help you develop new spending habits that will benefit you in the future. Another way to deal with debt is to consolidate your debt. If you have several high interest rate credit cards, each at different interest rates, then why not consider folding them into a home equity loan and then write off the interest payments? This is a good way to reduce your interest burden and can also let you begin to deal with your debts. However, I do caution my clients to only take this step if they're absolutely certain that they'll never file a bankruptcy. If you do think there's a chance that you may file a bankruptcy, then consolidating your credit card accounts into a home equity line is a really, really bad idea. This is because credit card debts are discharged in a bankruptcy, but secured loans like a home equity line aren't. So if someone were to consolidate their loans like this and then file a bankruptcy, they would just be saddling themselves with debts that would otherwise they would have been able to wipe out in the bankruptcy. Another way to deal with debt is to take a more offensive approach. Both state and federal law give consumers many, many protections, which allow them to take an offensive stance against their creditors, and oftentimes reduce or even wipe out their debts completely. These laws include statute of limitations, the Fair Credit Reporting Act, the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, and several others. The proper use of these laws can help you deal with your debt in a more proactive manner. However, please make sure that you seek skilled guidance in connection with the usage of these laws, because improper application can just anger your creditors and can actually create a situation where your efforts don't actually provide you with the proper protection and instead just backfire in causing your creditors to seek their own recourse under the law, that is, suing you to collect on the debts. One additional way to deal with debt is to file a bankruptcy. Filing a bankruptcy can be an effective way to deal with your debts. However, we here at Fidelity Law really see bankruptcy as a last option. You don't lose your right to file a bankruptcy by waiting. So it usually makes the most sense for us to explore every other possibility first. There are many law firms that simply push clients into the choice of filing a bankruptcy without really understanding the particular desires or goals of that client. We think this is a real mistake because we can often accomplish our clients' goals without the need for bankruptcy. And in cases like that, we know that we've really given our clients special representation. Dealing with your debts can be challenging, but it can also bring many rewards. And like most other things, it does become easier over time. In the end, your entire family will have the peace of mind that comes from knowing that you have financial resources set up and you're ready for when times are the toughest. The sacrifices that you make now will be realized when you need the comfort the most. Good luck, and have a great day.